Drought and wildfire bookended a noteworthy year at SMUD. The tinderbox that threatened SMUD's hydroelectric facilities in the Sierra Nevada is probably the dominant image from 2014. The damage to residents and the land will be felt for years. At the same time, once the smoke cleared from the King Fire, it was clear that SMUD had successfully weathered a challenging year. A smart pricing pilot program was seen throughout the industry as a national model. The test run put SMUD on track to implement time-of-use rates that will balance affordability and environmental sustainability as customers assume more control of their energy use. From assisting in the design of the downtown arena to studying the possibility of building a pumped storage project in the Upper American River project, SMUD covered a lot of ground in 2014. The community noticed. For the 13th consecutive year, SMUD customers made theirs the state's top-ranked utility. SMUD's crew brought home a truckload of trophies from a national line workers rodeo in Oklahoma. Closer to home, SMUD employees raised more than $350,000 for local charities and donated more than 10,000 hours for volunteer activities in 2014. They walked a mile in high heels to raise money for battered women and helped build a Habitat for Humanity home. Field crews wore pink hard hats to support Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's fair to say that in its 68th year of service, SMUD went the extra mile in strengthening its bond with the community. The year's biggest headlines centered on the Upper American River project. Some long-anticipated good news arrived when the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission renewed the operating license for SMUD's hydroelectric facilities in El Dorado County. In addition to ensuring a reliable supply of clean, low-cost electricity for the next 50 years, SMUD agreed in the terms of the new license to increase water flows for boating and to upgrade campgrounds and bike trails for the thousands of visitors who use the Crystal Basin Recreation Area. The federal license also gave SMUD the green light to determine the feasibility of building a pumped storage reservoir at Iowa Hill. SMUD conducted extensive geotechnical and engineering work on the proposed Iowa Hill site. A final decision on the project is expected in 2017. Other news wasn't as positive. The third year of severe drought reduced SMUD's hydroelectric generation and left the forested terrain susceptible to fire. SMUD's cloud seeding operations helped a bit, but it was still one of the driest years on record. In September, a fire started by an arsonist raged for 2 weeks through the parched canyons between Jaybird and Camino powerhouses. Unseasonable rainfall helped firefighters gain the upper hand, but not before the blaze caused nearly $5 million of damage to SMUD's hydro facilities. The fuel reduction work SMUD had performed earlier in the year prevented the fire from causing even more damage, and the Fresh Pond employees in the hydro shop responded valiantly. Back at headquarters, it was a year of change in the executive and board offices. The board of directors selected Arlen Orchard, SMUD's longtime general counsel, to replace John DeStasio as CEO and general manager. DeStasio's 32 years at SMUD ended with a bang when he was named CEO of the Year by a national trade magazine. Directors Larry Carr and Howard Posner announced their retirements from the SMUD board after a combined 32 years of service, and Director Rob Kurth replaced Director Michael Picker, who accepted an appointment to the California Public Utilities Commission. New board members Dave Tamayo and Greg Fishman were elected in November and will be sworn in January. In addition to the smart pricing pilot, SMUD launched a number of other innovative projects in 2014. These included a zero-net energy housing development in Midtown Sacramento that utilizes battery storage technology, a fast charging station for electric vehicles on SMUD's main campus, and a 1.5 megawatt solar installation at Sutter's Landing Park on a converted dump site. Sutter's Landing showed that nature gives more than she takes, and SMUD showed in 2014 that a drought and a forest fire couldn't cloud its value to the community.